In this video, we're going to take a look at a project that is called Prism. It's also known as PrizmXchange. The native token is called PrizmX. And this project has an amazing mechanism, an amazing phenomena that goes by the name of paramining, which is that every coin that you have in your wallet act as a tiny farm that mines token. So in this, we don't really need to have hardware components. You don't need graphic cards, you don't need high-tech processors to mine, just like we use different graphic cards and we make up a whole rig to mine Bitcoin. In this one, you don't need any of this. It is an upgraded version of the proof of stake algorithm, in which the token acts as a tiny farm that yields more token, and that is what paramining is. And in this video, we're gonna get details on this mechanism, on how does it work. So make sure that you watch till the end. Do not then think it's not going to be an investment or financial advice. So always do your own investigation and research. And with this out of the way, we're gonna get straight into it. So this is the official website of PrizmXchange. You can read through the whole thing, which I'm gonna give you guys brief information anyways. We have talked about what paramining is. It says advanced cryptocurrency, fully decentralized. I don't think this really gives the definition for the paramining, but I already have explained to you guys. Paramining is basically an upgraded concept of proof of stake mining, which we know in blockchains that have the proof of stake consensus mechanism. In there, there's no hardware mining. The mining that is in there is not through hardware. So this is what happens in this one. Basically, this implies that the coins that you have in your wallet will generate new coins, and the number of new coins, it depends on certain factors that include the number of coins that you have, the number of coins in the user's account, in the user's referral account, and so forth. So we're going to take a look at all the formulas through which paramining is actually calculated and how much you can make. But you can have a brief idea that just like we have in the reflection mechanisms and overall in memory stake tokens, that if we have more tokens, then we get a bigger portion. So the same rule applies in this one as well. And then we have the proof of stake, which we already have discussed. This is an upgraded proof of stake algorithm, decentralized crypto. Now here it explains how it works. It says Prism uses a system where each coin in a wallet's balance can be treated as a miniature mining farm, having replenished the balance of the wallet with just one. And this is the amazing thing here, that you don't need a certain amount of quantity of tokens or coins, and after that you're going to start paramining. It just starts with one PrizmX token, which is what makes this really amazing. It says you will start paramining an automatic process of generating new coins. And then we have other information, but I'm going to share important ones with you. One important information that we have here is that in this one, if you have coins, you get to decide on which, what value does it have, for what value do you want to sell it. So that is in the hands of people. The value of the coin, that is not entirely speculated by market and market liquidity. So that's something that is different in this one. That's something that makes this project, this whole system, different from the others. And we also have P2P trading. So we're going to take a look at all these things from the the platform itself, so you can have a better idea over there. It says PrizmX Marketplace. Unlike any other crypto that come in existence, PrizmX's main purpose is to provide fast, economical, borderless, and safe independent payment solutions to global community. So here you have the calculator that'll help you calculate how much you'll be making through the paramining. So here you'll be putting in the amount of tokens, amount of PrizmX token, and you'll be putting in the structure balance, the expected price in US dollar, and the duration. The more duration that you have, of course, you'll be making more. The more price balance you have, the more profit you'll be making. The more structure balance you have, the more you'll be making. So this is what these depends on. It says slab percentage 0.12, multiplier %1, paratax %14. Now there's a lot of details. There are a lot of things that goes into it. If we come to the white paper, this is the PowerPoint presentation actually. In this one, we can have an idea of all these things, all those factors that play a part in in paramining, and that will help us calculate how much we will be able to make through this. So if we go down there, we're gonna talk about these things afterwards. So these are the paramining factor. The first and the foremost is the amount of tokens. So from 1 to 99, the yield is 0.12%, and it goes on and on and on. So from 500,000 to 999, it is 0.33%, which is the maximum. And here are more pair mining factors, which include the structure balance, which we had right here. So for you guys who don't know what structure balance is, this is basically of the team. So you have the whole kind of like affiliate system and referral system in this one. So you can create teams. So you have a whole separate balance for that. So if the team balance is 100 or 999, it is 2.18%, and it goes on. So if you have a team balance of 10,000 or 99,000, it is 4.37%. So pair mining percentage multiplied by multiplying factor percentage is equal to pair mining speed. So there are different formulas that play. Pair tax is also one of those. So there's a lot of details, a lot of formulas that goes into it, into calculating how much you'll be getting out of the pair mining. This is an example. So in the wallet balance that we have in this one is 1500 PrizmX token. The pair mining speed, depending on the amount of tokens that we have, is 0.18%. The team balance up to 88 levels is 10,000 PrizmX, which is the multiplier factor that we have is of 2.77%. So if we use the formulas that are given above right here, if we use all those formulas, we get this is the amount of tokens that we'll be getting, but without deducting the tax. So we get 7.35 PrizmX per day, but without deducting the tax. And if we deduct the tax, if we subtract the tax out of this, then what we're left with is 3.234 PrizmX tokens that you get in one day with this balance. And this is what makes this really amazing. So now let's take a look at the dashboard. I already have registered, I already have signed up, but the whole process of registering is pretty straightforward. All you'll be needing is to put in your email, password. If someone refers you, you can directly open up the link. I'm going to give you guys the link, and it'll be in the description. So if you are referred by someone, it'll automatically add the referral ID and referral name. So this is my referral link, and you will have yours. So afterwards, you can simply put in your password, and it'll send a verification code or verification email to the email that you provided. You're going to go over there, you're going to click on the link that there is, or a button that there is, and you'll be verifying your account. And then you can simply log in using the email and the password that you selected, and you can simply sign up. There's no extended procedure of going through a lot of verifications, and that's another thing that makes it really amazing. Now, once you have registered, once you sign in, this is what it looks like. They had the ICO, and it was planned from, I think, from 1st of December and 8th of December, but it's sold out. So this proves that people are really getting into this. So the total supply that we have in this one is 21 million tokens. The Prism, that is the original token, its supply was like really huge, it was in billions, but then they created this one, which is the fork of the Prism token, but its supply is limited to 21 million tokens. So we have other statistics right here. We have the smart P2P. So in this one, as I said before, the people who are holding the PrizmX token, they get to decide what value of the token there is, and they can sell it on that order, and it matches up on, let's say, if one person wants to buy. If we take a look at the price of it, if we go to the smart swap, live rate is 1.5. So let's say you want to sell it for 1.7, and there's someone who wants to buy it on 1.7. You'll basically match those transactions, and the transaction will be processed. So you have the option for smart P2P, and then you also have the option for smart swap and transfer, and pair mining is right here. So I think we have discussed all these things. There's a lot of details, a lot of factors that are playing in this. So make sure that you get all the information from their website, from their presentation. But the whole concept is really amazing on how your tokens will be creating more tokens without actually needing separate hardware to mine tokens. So yeah, I think this is an amazing opportunity that we have in this one. Furthermore, they'll be developing much more. If we take a look at what their future planning is, you can see they're actually going to launch their very own blockchain. So we have Android app that is expected by March 2023, then swap any crypto to PrizmX that is expected in December 2023, and then stablecoin free trading that is expected by July 2024. So there's a lot of amazing things that are coming in the future of this project. But yeah, I think this is a project that you can use to make a good passive income, to make a good profit, to get good yields. And yeah, I think this is all of you guys in this video, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one shortly. So stay tuned. Disclaimer: Trading digital assets involve significant risk and can result in the loss of your invested capital. You should ensure that you fully understand the risk involved and take into consideration your level of experience, investment objectives, and seek independent financial advice if necessary. It is up to you whether to invest or not.